say this, they're weaning out those that are probably like me and others saying, hell no, I'm not paying that for a bag. Hey friends, this is Shay again. If you are new here, I ask that you hit that subscribe button. And if you are returning, thanks so much for stopping back by. Okay, so today we are headed into work, and today I'm coming to you with another car vlog. I want to talk about these luxury fashion houses and what they're doing. Just want to have a little chit chat with you to see what your thoughts are and what are you guys, feeling about all of this that they're doing with these prices and the quality. I want to talk about Chanel. Oh yes, Chanel. So here's the thing. I can remember about, I want to say maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, maybe 10 years ago, when the classic flaps weren't really a thing, you know what I'm saying? It was like, if you knew, you knew, and if you got one, you just got one, but they were not as popular as they are now. I own Chanel. I have Chanel in my collection, in my handbag collection. The price of my classic flap, of my jumbo, I think I want to say it might have been around 55, maybe 5,500 to maybe 5,700. But now, oh my God, you guys, have Chanel lost their mind? And I'll say this, I feel like what they're doing is intentional. Okay, let's start there. I feel like what they're doing is intentional. I feel like they are also, not only is it intentional, but they're doing it basically to wean out that are probably like me and others saying, hell no, I'm not paying that for a bag. So I feel like that's what they're doing, and I feel like it's intentional. However, neither here nor there. I've also read in some of the Facebook groups that I'm in and on the Purse Forum, also like on other social media platforms, that basically Chanel is wanting to be like Hermes in a sense, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Hermes. But here's my thing. Chanel's quality has been shit lately. I'm just being real. I am just speaking what I feel is real. And I mean, if you don't agree, you just don't agree. However, I own Chanel. This is not something I heard. This is not something that I pulled out of the sky. This is something I know. Listen to me. Tried and true. I know. I own the bags. I own some of their top selling bags. And let me just say, the quality is shit. I really have contemplated selling off my entire Chanel collection. Don't get me wrong, I don't have like a big whopping collection. I have a few bags. The reason why I decided to just hold on to them is because the price point that they're going for now is just utterly ridiculous. What I feel like, I would get lowballed, so to speak, if I tried to sell them. And I'm not taking a lowball offer for something that's at this point an $11,000 bag. I don't dog my bags. I take care of them, but I don't baby them either. So will they have some wear and some love on them? Yeah, sure. But I cannot fathom the thought of selling them to receive a lowball offer, considering what they are going for brand new now. And it just makes me cringe at the idea that this fashion house is milking it the way they are. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about the brand. But tell me what you think in the comments. Do you feel like right now where Chanel is with their handbags and the quality? That's what I want to know. Let's talk about it in the comments. Do you feel like right now where Chanel and the quality of their handbags are, does the price point suffice what they're charging versus what you're getting? Let's talk about it, because I know I'm not the only one out there that feels like this. And I feel like, honestly, if they are gearing toward only wanting a certain class of people to wear their bags or buy their bags, then their quality should match, don't you? You don't hear about certain things like this with Hermes. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But it's like this particular fashion house, they are milking it much as they can with the prices. And like I said, I know it's a whole tactic that they're doing and wanting to only serve those upper class people willing to pay that hefty price tag. But I just feel like if you're gonna charge that, your quality should match. That's all I'm saying. But let me know how you feel in the comments down below. Next up, let's talk about Louis Vuitton. Okay, Louis Vuitton is one of my favorite fashion houses. I started out there. It will always be my baby when it comes to luxury. Don't get me wrong. I have, as I say in my mind, I have cheated on the brand several times. Just wanting to try other things, seeing what else is out there. For a while, I felt like Louis Vuitton just was not putting out good bags to me. Like, their design was just so crappy. And I said, well, it's either try something new or continue to purchase and be loyal to this brand, even though I don't really like what they're doing. Like, at this day and age, we work hard for our money, and I just don't like seeing my dollars sitting on a shelf or in my closet on a shelf not being used. That bothers me. So I then did a self-check and said, okay, so at this point, what are you gonna do? Venturing out, I felt like at the time was the best thing for me to do, because I did get introduced to other fashion houses, because I've tried other brands and I can kind of tell you quality wise, some of these brands and fashion houses are neck and neck. I'm just saying, with their quality. The price points that they charge doesn't warranty quality of the item that you are getting. I just don't feel like certain bags are worth $2,000. Hell, I don't feel like certain bags are worth $11,000. With Louis Vuitton, I didn't leave necessarily because of quality. I didn't step out because of the quality issues. I stepped out because of the creativity. To me, was not there. I feel like, especially in the women's line, I enjoy the men's line because they have some really cute pieces, and I've purchased some of the men pieces because I really enjoy them more so than the women. But whoever this creative director is, or person is, or they need some help for the women's line. I'm just being honest. I feel like the women's line is lack. Truly, what done it for me is when they came out with that Kusama collection with the dots. You know what I'm saying? On that, I mean, come on. If that's your jam, so be it. But when I saw the price point for those items, they literally took a regular Speedy handbag and just colored different colored dots on the bag and stuck a hefty price tag on the bag and said, okay, we have an exclusive collection to the brand. Here you go. I don't feel like that was right. I feel like that particular line and other things that they have put out in the past were not worth the price point. I am a big fanatic. I'm a big fan of their SLGs. I really do enjoy Louis Vuitton's SLGs. And if you don't know what an SLG is, that is short for small leather good. Basically, this is like their wallets, card holders, etc. I love those little pieces, and I find them to really be useful in my day-to-day life. I have the, here it is. I have the Louis Vuitton Recto Verso wallet. Now, this is a wallet slash card holder. Very, very nice piece to have in your collection. I find it very handy. I can throw it in several bags, big or small bags, and go on about my day. To me, the functionality of it, having it and being able to just really deal, I've had that piece for about 2 years. It has held up phenomenally to be a small leather good, and I don't baby it. To me, it was worth the money. It's still worth the money. But certain pieces, like I said, that they are being creative with, they're not worth the money. And I'm just being honest. They are not worth the money. But please tell me how you feel in the comments down below. If you are a Louis Vuitton lover, you own Louis Vuitton bags, let's talk about it in the comments. Tell me what you think about the quality, the price tag. Does their prices match their quality? I am curious to know how you feel. Drop a comment down below. I am going to briefly touch on Hermes. I don't own any Hermes items, but like I said, it's been a brand that I have followed. I've seen a lot of videos with unboxings, reviews about the Birkins, the Kellys, and honestly, you guys, everybody that I've seen, or every video that I've seen with someone unboxing a bag, they love these bags. Like, I don't hear anything bad about this fashion house. Now, could this be a sign as far as quality go? I know Hermes has a pretty hefty price point. It's almost like a whole little lottery system that they do to try to offer you a bag or something like that. Like I said, I don't own any, but I know people that do own them, and talking to them about it or whatever, and they rant and rave about this brand. So could Hermes be the way to go? Is Hermes now what we that's been stuck into this LV world and Chanel world, could that be our sign that it's now time to gear it toward Hermes and try something new and step out and experience that brand? I feel like, honestly, for the price point that Chanel is getting to, why not try Hermes? Why not play the whole cat and mouse game? If you are able to be gifted, or I mean, I'm not saying gifted, but offered a bag from Hermes, why not get it, try it out, and just see, and do a comparison. Your Hermes Birkin or your Hermes Kelly versus your Chanel leather. I guarantee you, I am going to be safe to say the quality of Hermes will be unmatched. But if you own a Hermes bag, please drop me a comment down below. Tell me what you think about the fashion house. Hermes, Louis Vuitton, or Chanel. Which one do you think is better? Again, this is a car vlog. I am headed to work. Like I said, just wanted to chit chat about everything. I look forward to interacting with you in the comments. hope you all continue to have a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.